Morning everyone, Dirty Ducks here again, holding my big fat guts in and looking sharp. It's just come to my attention with a couple of the texts that you guys have been sending in. And some of you are just a little bit unsure as to what I'm going on about, so I'm just going to do this video for all you guys out there and girls who know the different areas of your motorcycle and what they're called. This may be a bit boring or a little bit entertaining because there's always a cock up. But anyway, and I'll probably flick to the forward camera, and it's been scratched the shit out of it because I'm a mechanic. That's what we do. So anyway, it's probably not going to allow me to do that now, is it? Piece of shit. Alright, so we're going to not use the forward camera. Okay, so different styles of bike with oil and oil reservoir. Okay, so this is a FXR, right? And when you are doing the oil change of one of these, the oil tank or the oil reservoir is under the seat, right? Now, this bike here is a 94 Continental, Dyna Continental, I think it is. Now here's the thing. Here's the thing, right? On this motorcycle, it is between the engine and the gearbox. The gearbox is here, the engine is here, and the oil reservoir tank is here in between. This is not part of the crankcase. This is an oil tank and an oil reservoir in between the engine. Now people are saying to me, "Oh, but I can tip the oil. I can tip the oil straight into my engine." Well, I think this is where you're getting confused, right? This is the oil reservoir, okay? Or another terminology for it is oil tank, okay? And the engine, this is on this bike, this is the oil pump, right? And the oil pump in the engine sucks the oil out of the tank here through the engine and through the oil filter in the front, and then back to the oil reservoir or the oil tank. And it is this tank what you directly access from underneath the bike to drain. Okay, so I hope that sort of clears it up for you guys and girls. Here is another motorcycle. Now this is I haven't quite worked it out, but it's a twin cam. Okay, it's a twin cam. I'm not sure as yet whether it's a full S&S engine, but this is what I wanted to show you. You see, here is the lid to the engine oil, and you say, oh well, it's pouring straight into the crankcase, but once again, it's not. It is a reservoir, and it is a reservoir built into the front. It's sandwiched in between the gearbox and the engine, right? It's between both of them, and the same thing applies. The oil pump on this particular model, I think I'm looking at it right here, but usually on these twin cams they're built into the inside of the engine. But once again, the same principle applies, right? The engine sucks the oil out of the reservoir, out of the oil tank, around the engine, through the oil filter and back to the reservoir. So a couple of you have commented me, I was told that there's always let's put this down, stop the vibration. A couple of you have written in and said to me that there's always 250 mils or whatever left in the crankcase, and can I use the scavenge pump and blah blah blah. Basically, yes, there is always a certain amount in the crankcase of a Harley motorcycle, and that is the reason why I have explained this procedure to you. Yes, I'm well aware of the old procedure of pumping, taking the spark plugs out or running the oil, but pumping the oil out in different fashions. But this way is a safe way what people can do it at home. And I found it to be the quickest and easiest and most effective way without causing damage to your engine. Now, the main reason why, well, I'm looking at the time, I'm up to 7 minutes already, so I'm going to cut it there, but I hope this helps, and anyway, we'll go again, and hopefully the point has been made. Have a good one, keep cool, got work to do.